Hey guys, what's going on? ShabbyDoo here, and for today's Shabby experience, we're actually teaming up with a buddy of mine named Zahite, and we're going into this co-op mystery puzzle game called Tock, A Tale for Two. So stay tuned. We're gonna jump into this thing together, see how long this takes. Allegedly, it's supposed to take a couple hours to finish, but you know, with our super brains, maybe it'll take us a couple days. We'll find out. Someone called Amalie Ravn. My friend got one too.
Are you in the game?
Yeah, so dear player 2, I sent one clock to you and one to your friend. If you want to play the game, look into the past together and rewind the clocks. Oh, if you look into the past together, rewind. Remember to wind the clocks up. So we gotta look into the past together.
Mine says to have a fighting chance, play with a friend and tell each other what you read and see. Okay, hang on. Oh, you have to scroll.
Yeah. Or you can click and drag too. So it's like something our village.
Cool. I didn't see that. Yeah.
Understandably distressed, she later corrected her statement and said it must have been an hour and a half later. Okay. Oops.
The youngest member of the renowned clockmaker family, Laerke, whoever that name is, Laerke, was reported missing yesterday. Her sister Amalie told us she had last seen her at 10:30. Okay, so we got a time. And you said something about an hour and a half later.
Yep, in the little card in the box. Yeah, so... Oh, understandably distressed, she later corrected her statement and said it must be an hour and a half later.
So
if you've seen or heard anything... Oh, that's right, because we're missing half of the info. Yours says 10:30, mine says 12.
Yeah, and an hour and a half. Oh, there it is. Okay, so set it to 12. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Okay, so we are playing together. Okay.
It's kind of together.
You know what? It's probably just...
separate instances.
Yeah, we just have half the info. Okay, that's cute.
Yeah, that's all. Which is cool, yeah.
All right, Lurk went missing in 37, but it all started years before. I like how it starts you off based on your computer calendar.
Okay. Now, where am I?
All right, so we're panning left and right. Looks like a bus stop. Oh, what's...
There's a train there. Yeah, I think this is a train station. Or maybe you're right, it's a bus stop at a train station.
Ah. Oh yeah, I see a little train on this screen here in the bottom left corner.
Yeah, and in the background there's like a railway track crossing or something.
Oh, is there? So I don't have that. What is the... I'm missing the right button on mine. And I don't have any railways.
I'm missing the right button. Yeah. I just went into someone's house, I think.
I need to shut one of the shades here. It's like hitting the
Wait,
bottom right corner of my screen.
Oh, okay. If you go to the right of the bus stop, there's a house. And if you go in there and turn the steam engine, it'll give you some words. Mine only giving me half the words, so I think we need your other half.
All right. In the house. A little jack-in-the-box.
Wait, yours is a jack-in-the-box?
I have a jack-in-the-box in here.
Oh, never mind. I just got the rest of the words by turning on the light.
Oh.
Okay, mine says, Lurk, I hope you like your present. Turn it anti-clockwise 3.
Anti. Okay.
Clockwise twice. Anti-clockwise twice. And then keep turning it clockwise.
Got it.
What did you get?
Oh, I got a little ticket stub, and it's got half of the railway design for how we need to move it.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So we've got half of that. Can I do anything else in the house? No.
I was just able to, like, punch a moth.
What did it do to you?
And then I went to the right even farther. Once I left the house, I went to the right, and there was a well.
You can click the bushes out front of the house, too.
Really? Does anything come out of them?
Not mine, at least.
If you go to the right, there's a well. And when you climb down the well, there's just, like, this weird... some kind of, like, puzzle thing at the bottom.
All right.
I feel like... I don't know what yours shows, but mine I don't think has enough information on it to solve.
So mine shows... I can click the middle button on the top and then the bottom
so
left
we're
and the bottom
opposites.
right. Okay,
Yeah, we're
so
opposites.
so my
maybe we have to
upper left.
match.
Yeah, so my upper left is a black triangle.
Okay, hang on. All right, and then my middle one is a hollow circle.
Okay. Next is a hollow triangle.
Okay, and then the bottom left one is a hollow square.
Next is also a hollow square.
Okay, and then a solid circle.
That should be it.
And then we pull the lever. Oh, and then we
Yeah.
pull the lever.
I got
We
the
get a
button. All right, now we can go right.
Okay,
Cool.
well, that doesn't really help us that much right now.
Not yet. We still need half the clue.
Yeah. So it's probably on
Can,
mine. 'cause
can we
you
go
got
right
half.
further? Okay, so the next thing is the Ravens clock, which opening hours are 3 to 9, so it's closed right now unless we can,
can we
change
change the
time.
Yeah, let's just change the time. Oh, it won't let us. That's annoying. So what do we do then? That's it. Maybe we just put the button
All
in.
right, yeah, I was gonna say I'll put the button in.
Oh, okay. There we go.
But at least the
Nothing.
beginning portion, up, right, down, down. All right. Didn't do anything for the first half of the puzzle, at least.
Oh my god, it's 2 o'clock now. Oh, hey. I think every time you go around, it changes the time. It does. Just keep scrolling right until you get to...
Oh, yep,
whatever
now
time
it's
it
2
is.
o'clock.
I was like, why does the time keep changing? Okay, it's open. Raven's clock's open for me now. I have a radio. Oh my god, I gotta tune the radio?
Same. Oh, wait, if you start tuning it, you get words.
Yeah.
I feel like... Oh, we can scroll up in here.
Oh!
It's a bunch of clocks.
So you said something about Wednesday. I can change my date on my calendar to Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, the Wednesday edition, the Ravens Clock Shop, you can buy all kinds of clockwork, request commissions, get your old clocks repaired. Today was the grand opening of the clock shop.
Oh, we gotta figure out what the day is.
So
We gotta name
Wednesday.
months,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
months and numbers, and like a date.
So I have a time.
I don't think I can change the time on this clock.
I've got a lot of clocks.
The Raven family moved here a month ago.
Oh, to be able to open their clock shop today, the 18th.
Ooh, that's important. Okay, cool. Let's put that on there.
A month?
Sure.
Do you have the month in yours?
I'm looking. Oh, March.
March.
Aha! I got the other half of the puzzle now.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Okay, and... crap. Did yours end going right, or did yours end going down?
Going right. So,
Okay,
the start
then-
of the puzzle is this. You're going to go up twice. Right 3 times. Down twice. And then that's where it ended, but obviously it can only go to the right from there. So it went right once afterwards.
And then... yeah, I put yours... So yours ended going to the right.
Yep.
And then mine... I just want to make sure I'm supposed to not go right first. Let me just make sure this is going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so from where you left it going to the right, you go up, 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 right, right, up, right.
Woohoo! Choo choo, bitches. Okay.
Okay, what?
So,
Oh,
so
the
there's a
train
trains here.
All aboard!
All right, chapter 2.
Oh, yeah.
Told Lyric I was making her a clock, but she wasn't interested. She was too busy playing with her stupid bird.
It was getting harder to find animals for my experiments, but I still knew one I could get access to easily.
Oh, so even the chapter names are different.
Yeah.
So it sounds like whoever we're following here is upset about that bird. All right, so attention, closed track out of service. So we've got a new track to follow. Okay.
I see.
And we got another clock here. So probably the same pattern. All right, do the same thing. Let's check the house.
Oh, it's got a
Oh.
fire.
So when I go into the house, ooh, I found a note. I left you something downstairs. It will be my greatest invention yet. Play our secret melody and I'll open the door.
I just pulled a cork out of a barrel and a bunch of words fell out on the floor.
Yeah, so we're looking for kitchen, front door, study, music room, office, and dining hall. Those will be the bells I can ring.
Oh, and there's numbers too. Okay, so it says 1 year in the study,
Oh.
2 kittens found in the pantry, 5 years sitting by the dinner table.
Got
Does
it.
that do anything?
Yep.
That does. Okay.
Click the study once, ring the kitchen twice, ring the dining hall 5 times. It opened a door for me.
Okay.
Now I can go downstairs into the basement. Oh, that rope you dropped is probably this rope here. Because I can see a barrel with a cork pulled out of it hanging from the ceiling.
Okay, so I made a mess, yeah.
God, it can't take you anywhere. Oh, I can... Can I... So I can move the pots on the shelf. Can I break this? Oh, I can break the barrel. I'm clicking it. I clicked the barrel until it broke, and a clock fell out of it. So
That's good.
do we have to... Oh, it's giving me a code.
Oh boy.
Okay, so we'll come back to that. It's constantly moving. I wonder where it starts. Okay, so it's 12, 3, 12, 12, 12, 3, 6. All right.
Okay, there's a trumpet house I just went into.
A trumpet house.
Or like a
Oh, no, that's not...
trombone or a
There's no well
French horn or
anymore.
whatever. Yeah.
Post
whatever.
Brevcase.
And now I see a bunch of safes on a wall with numbers on them.
I can't scroll in here. I'm gonna go check the clock house while you look at that house.
Okay.
Yeah, it opens at 3. Ooh, Amalie Ravn. There's a key in here. I got a key for the clock shop. Okay.
Okay, I don't know what to do in here either. I might have to find some more stuff. Let me go to your house with you.
So in that house I found an envelope with a key in it for the clock shop. So maybe if I come in here when it's closed.
Whoops.
Can I rewind time?
You should be able to, I think.
Yes. Yes, I can. Alright, so I'm going in. I just used the key on the clock shop. Ooh, okay, so I found a book. Page 18 and 19, it's telling me about stone. So the malachite is a copper mineral known for its green color and can be used to create durable pigments. Then it tells me about quartz, ruby, dalmatian, onyx, and tiger's eye. Okay.
I went into the clock house and I have a note that says, "Do not remove these tools. I will work when the clock shop is closed." Then there's a raven sitting on the desk.
Okay.
And Amalie's apprenticeship certificate on the
Oh,
wall.
okay.
I'm pleased to inform you that you have been chosen as my new apprentice. Your experiments with time extractions are truly groundbreaking. I agree that our short lifespan is deeply unfair, especially for people like us who keep improving the world, pushing it forward. I'm looking forward to helping you with your experiments in Switzerland. And that's all I have in this house.
So I found another book called Horology. I'm going back to the... Oh, wait. I just put an envelope in. Ooh. So, I just got a note that says postbox number 28, Northwest.
This is good, because I can get there.
Okay.
Hang on.
Hold on.
28. Okay, I'm there.
So, northwest, west,
Okay. West, yeah.
southwest,
Okay.
east.
We did it.
Awesome.
I got a letter to Amalie Ravn. Oh, and there's a key in it.
Ah, there you go. So you must have the key for the workshop now, too.
Here's your key to the clock shop. Amalie, when you're done working, could you help me look for my raven? Okay.
So, yeah, so
Now
go
I can
back
get
when
it
the
done.
shop is closed, and you'll probably see the rest of that puzzle we're looking for.
There we go. Aha! Okay. Oh dear. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
So, I'm assuming...
Oh.
Do you have something that kind of looks like a axe head with
Looks
a...
like a diamond?
Yeah, with like a diamond picture on it.
I've got a
A
diamond
point at the bottom and then like 4 points coming out
at
from
the
it.
top. Yeah.
Okay.
And I've got gems in each one of those slots, so I'm assuming I have to move them somehow.
Yeah. So it says the tiger's eye should be to the left of the quartz. The malachite cannot be to the far sides or directly next to the ruby.
Okay.
And the ruby must not...
Tiger eye has to be left of the quartz.
Yep.
Okay.
A malachite cannot be to the far sides or directly next to the ruby.
Okay.
And the ruby must not be directly next to the tiger's eye. Wait, it doesn't say it does. Oh, hold, I think there's a trick in this, in the wordplay. It says the tiger's eye should be to the left of the quartz, but it doesn't say
But it
directly.
doesn't have to be directly next to it.
So maybe tiger's eye, malachite,
Quartz ruby?
quartz, ruby.
That's what I got now.
Then with that, so for the highest precision, point the balance needle towards the third quartz. Oh, wait, hold on. Point it instead towards the malachite.
Okay.
And then when everything is set for optimal accuracy, wind the clock up by turning the top right gear clockwise twice.
Oh. Unless I'm confusing the tiger's eye and the malachite.
So
Maybe-
the tiger's eye is the brown one.
Oh,
The
I got
malachite
them
is
backwards.
green.
I got them backwards then.
Okay.
That's the problem. I thought it would be the other way.
Come on, didn't you play marbles? Remember everyone's favorite tiger's eye?
It's still not working. How do I... Okay, and you said point it...
Pointed towards the
Okay.
malachite, so the green one.
Yeah, okay. There, we did it. And then
There
you
we
said
go.
set it to 12.
Yeah, so is there a clock in there that you can set, or does it mean the
I
big
just
clock?
set the one that I was working on to 12. And
Okay.
I made a black hole, and the raven got sucked into it.
Okay, yeah. It said when that happens, this should initiate a extraction process.
Right, 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 down, right,
Nope, I can't go down from
Down.
here.
down, right. What?
I can only go up.
Okay, so
I'm in
maybe
the
mine's
bottom
the
right.
second half. Maybe this is the second half of it again.
Because what came out of mine is a clock that's giving me a code. Wait, unless you know what, this code has got to be the beginning portion of my train. That's what that is. Hold on. Let's back out of here. Let me try this. All right, so mine is up, right, up, 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 right, down. Okay. What was yours?
Right, 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 down, right, down, down, right.
Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to write this down for you. So right, 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 down, right,
Right, right, down,
right,
right,
down, down,
right. Oh, down, down.
down. Right is
Oh,
what
I
you
got it.
did, and then there we go.
We did it.
All right. Out we go.
It was easier than I thought to extract time from animals. Now I had to learn how to do the same with people. Uh-oh. This is getting dark.
Oh boy, what have you got me into? All right, so I knew Lark wouldn't want to harm the people who went into the clock, so I decided to give them a way out.
So you're like
So
the good conscience and I'm the bad conscience?
I'm assuming you're the guy and I'm the girl. All right, attention, closed track.
Can't go to the church. Oh, I can turn the lights on though. Oh,
Gate.
whoa.
Oh yeah. When I do, I'm lighting up. So when I turn mine on, I'm lighting up the upper left 3 and the upper right 3. Is that the same for you?
Yes.
All right, so we got to figure out a pattern for this. So in my house, I have a phone with a 5-digit code.
Yeah,
consisting
and
of...
when you hit the buttons, random words pop out of the side. I've been leaving you.
Yeah, so I'm liking how we started off with 2. So
Yeah, 2
it was, what was it? Hey, Lark, I'm glad you finally... And then I followed with 7. Decided to pick up the phone. I've been leaving. And then what'd you say? It was the use so many messages one?
I've been leaving...
I think that's the only one that makes sense.
I've been leaving... Unless it's that earlier, but you never mind, are you still one, but...
I don't think that one. That one's kind of odd. It doesn't make a... It's not a proper sentence.
It sounds weird, like I've been leaving earlier, like...
Yeah, I don't...
Where?
So I think the asterisk is the good one. So what was that full message again? It was you so many messages... What?
You so many messages, wait, I know you're still.
And then it has to be... I'm thinking it's 5 after that. Still angry, but don't hang up on me yet. I really want you to... Wait, what was that? What were you saying? What was your number? Shoot. Yeah, no, number 4 still. How we had it before. What was it? Something angry. I know you're still... Oh, wait, hold on, no.
Number 4 is, know that before I left, I made you something to keep.
Yeah, I really want... Yeah, hold on. So angry, but don't hang up on me yet. I really want you to know that before I left, I made you something to keep. Hold on. So maybe... What was it? This one? No, this one. Yeah. So hold on. So 7, 5. I think it's this. Something to keep you company. I would have told you.
That's it?
Yep.
Keep you company. I would have told you earlier, but you never mind. Are you still?
Yeah. Are you still... And then the there thing. So, are you still there? You know your raven that went missing, the one...
You named call, so that's my 0.
Yep, you named call. Okay. And then... Oh, that's the end of the message. And then it's upstairs. And it's even better. This one cannot die. Is that 5 for you?
Yeah.
Yep, that worked.
It's not.
Press the phone. Like the little...
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't want to hang up, but okay.
There we go.
So now
yeah.
I can go up.
Yep,
wow,
me too.
Forever.
Okay, so now I've got a bird cage upstairs with a mechanical raven with a code system. It looks like the alphabet. It's 3 digits, and I've got the alphabet to include A, E, Z, and an A with a 0 above it. I don't know what any of that means, but...
I've got, like, schematics for making a robot bird.
Okay.
Or, like, a clock bird.
Do you see anything with, like, 3 digits of any random letters?
I don't see any letters. I've got a clock, and on the left side of it, it looks like a Morse code thing. And on the right side, it's like a robot raven head.
Wait, what was the raven's name?
Call?
K or C-O-L?
K.
There we go, that worked. All right, so the raven's moving. Wait, he's giving me a code?
Uh-oh.
It's Morse code.
Okay, that's interesting.
All right, hold on. So,
I don't actually have a Morse code thing. I just have a picture that says Morse code Raven.
okay, so hold on. Short, long, short, long, 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 short,
Oh, I
short,
can do it.
long, 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 short. So I've got short, long, 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 short, short, long, short.
That's it. I've got the thing. I've got the Morse code button. You just gotta tell me what to push.
All right, so short,
Short.
long,
Okay.
short,
Yeah.
long, long, long,
Okay.
short, short,
Uh-huh.
long, long, long,
Oh,
short.
I think that's it. It just went away. I think there's too many.
Let
It
me
wouldn't let me finish. Yeah, I'm only allowed to push the
maybe
button 10 times.
maybe it's for something else because it's definitely 3, 6. It's definitely 12. Just gonna check the next one. Go to the clock shop.
I'm in the clock shop right now, and when I went to the basement, there's like a projector in there with buttons all over it, and I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do with it.
So
Oh my
when
god.
when I turn mine on, I'm supposed to hit some buttons.
Yeah, mine too, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can hit the crow, and it's like, yeah, that's good, and then as soon as I hit anything after that, it gives me an X. I'm assuming there's a pattern we're supposed to know.
So, oh, if I hit the crow, I get a snake on my screen.
Oh, okay, then I'll hit the snake. Now I got the 9. Down to the bottom?
Oh no, like underneath. Like I had one that was like 2 diagonal or something. Okay, so starting,
Okay.
we have almost got it. We're almost done. So it was, oops, raven, snake, moth, keyhole, timepiece, cog,
Then the ladder,
railway,
or the railway, whatever.
puppet,
Then bug.
bug. Oh, moth, and then snake,
Bug. Number 1 is wolf.
wolf, feather,
Feather. I don't have a feather. Oh, crow.
bird,
Okay. +3. Snake.
snake, cog +3, 1, 2, keyhole,
Machine. Cog again.
cog, slither, snake,
5. Crow.
escape.
Keyhole? Yes. Oh my god.
All right, so I've got a compass on my screen.
I got a south is an X and a southeast is an X.
So I've got northeast, northeast as an X. Are yours on the circles?
On the circle.
So like I have a compass and there's like an inner circle and an outer circle.
Yeah, mine's on the outer circle.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Mine's on the inner circle and the outer circle. So it's like inner circle northeast, outer circles northeast.
Oh. Per memory. Okay, so
Okay.
34 had a letter in it.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to 34.
Yeah, and we've got the directions now.
Yeah, we've got the directions. So 34 is, so I've got 2 northeast. Got it. So post office telegram. It feels like I was gone for such a long time, but all the time I was away it still felt short, too short to finish my invention. Now we will have the longest lives ever, longer than you
Hang
can
on, hang on.
imagine. Oh,
You're giving me a pattern and I need to put it in the
Oh.
Morse code thing.
okay.
Okay.
Try
It's
it.
like Bond, James Bond. Okay, so let's just try
Drop
long,
one of the shorts because then
That's
you'll
what I'm
have
doing,
5.
yeah.
Yeah. So long, short, short,
and then
long,
repeat it.
long.
That worked. Okay,
Okay.
so it's just too short.
Yep, just 2 shorts. Okay.
What? think it's giving me more Morse code.
Okay.
Come on, turn on. Okay, short, long. Short, short. Short, long. Long, long. Short, long, long, short.
Okay.
I think that's it. So there was like 3 numbers.
So that's
in there,
another
3
12.
letters,
Yep, so that's good.
and that's all I got.
What was that picture you looked at when you said you saw like something that was telling you Morse code in the house? I don't think I...
Oh, it was just a picture of a clock. On the left side, it was Morse code. It just had like the button pushing thing. I don't even know what the hell the thing's called. Like the part that actually does the Morse code.
Yep.
And on the right hand side of it is a raven head, like a robotic raven head. And it's like inside of a clock, but there's no hands or anything on the clock. It's
So
just...
like 1 to 6 was the Raven head, and then the 6 to 12 was that Morse code device.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm thinking, I bet it has to do something with these lights. That's the only thing we have left to do.
Okay.
So the Morse code sequence you got should be the one on the left-hand side of the
Yes,
gate, and the one I
exactly what
got should be the one on the right-hand side of the gate.
Yes. Now
Yes.
the question is
All right, I'm going to turn them all off real quick.
dash on or is...
I would say, when you were doing it and you were saying short, what was the light bulb doing? Was it on or
It
off?
was just like it was on, but like dimly on.
So we'll call short
And then long
off.
is like really bright and on.
Okay, so we'll call short off and on long. So where's my original pattern? So mine was, so starting from the right side, short, so off, on, off. Then it was on, off, on, off. And then I'm assuming I would start from where I just left off with your code, so then it would be off, on, off, off. Wait, on, off. Did I do that backwards? Hold on. Off, three on. Off, on. On, off. Okay. Maybe do it the other way. So, on. All right, that didn't work. All right, so I'm thinking it's got to be the original way I had it. So it was on here, off. And then all 3 were lit up. Gotta wait. Oh, I'm looking at mine again. So that one. I think I was just looking at my code twice. All right, so here's yours. On, and then 3 off. 1, 2, 3. 3 on. Off, 2 on. There we go. I was looking at my code twice. That's why I'm an idiot. Okay. So, are you at the gate?
Yeah.
So,
ready.
all right, let's go inside.
What do we have in here? A lantern?
We've got a lantern, some wood. Go upstairs.
And another ladder?
Oh, when I dropped the ladder, some words came out. My last memory of Lark was the suspicious frown on her face. Drop this ladder.
Oh,
I got...
God.
At
I've got a bunch
first...
of jars with numbers.
At first, she didn't want the clock. She said she was tired of my presence.
I had spent years collecting time for us, time that would be added to our lives.
I held it out to her anyways because I needed her to be with me. And now I've got jars, so I've got...
I don't think the jars mean much because I've got like 8 of them.
Yeah, mine have numbers on them.
Yeah, so
Oh, I wonder if they're dates. 10, 11, 13, 8, 11, 11. No, the last one's 180. All right, let's go upstairs.
Instead, she disappeared into the clock. I still haven't found her.
I never told her that the time was stolen, only that the clock would let us be together forever.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, and then I've got 7 jars up here.
What just happened? I opened a jar and put a blue orb inside of it.
You did? Hold on. She closed her hand around the clock, and I never saw her again.
Yeah, okay, and then go up that next one.
Now I've got a jar here. Yep. I put an orb in it.
What?
82.
Yeah, that's what mine said.
Okay. Now,
I didn't have to build a way out. I hope you and your friend appreciate it.
You beat the game. Such a shame to see all that time go to waste.
They wasted our time to give them.
You have lost 82 minutes of your life. Lark would have added 82 minutes to hers.
Wow.
So it took us 82 minutes to beat the game, and then I'm back at the beginning screen again.
Yeah, so am I.
A game by Other Tales Interactive. Okay.
As if they
Okay.
take our time.
They just took our time from us, and then he gave it to Lark. So he's stealing our time and then giving it to her. That was good. That's a good That's a two. Whoa,
what a
two.
twist.
What was
I
it?
like
250. That was good.
Oh man, yeah, what a twist. I enjoyed that. That was a good one.
That was really good. I'm glad you brought that one to me.
Oh man, I can't believe. Wow, I feel some of those puzzles make me feel so stupid. I'm like,
Dude, that phone one stopped us in our tracks for probably a solid 10, 15 minutes as we're like... It was just harder for us because we're trying to visualize everything we've said to each other, remember all the different patterns we could make. So I started just writing them down. I was like, okay, this was 5. Okay, it said something like this.
yeah. Oh man, what a pain in the ass. Holy cow. So, okay, I definitely like the twist at the end where it's like, thank you for giving me your time because I just stole it from you.
Yeah.
That was neat.
82. Yeah, exactly.
I only had 81, so haha, in your face.
I took too long reading all the things going up the stairs, I guess.
Yeah, I was speedrunning.
Shoot, the speedrun strats.
Oh man, that was 10 out of 10. I liked the game. I mean, for $2 you can't go wrong. I don't think I'd ever pay full price. I don't know what it was for full price, like $8 or what, 7 maybe?
I'm letting the credits run. I don't want to minimum.
Canadian, so.
Oh, that's true. You got you got funny money.
Pleb. Yeah.
Let's see here.
It takes more when you pay Monopoly money.
It's just so pretty. I mean, I can't take it seriously. All right, guys. So that was TikTok. Let me know what you guys think down below about this. I thought this was a really cute game. Like we were just chit-chatting about me and Zahait here. The game is originally $6 and it's now $3. It is a cross-platform game that you need 2 people to play. Otherwise, you're going to miss half the information because there's no connectivity. It's just one person's player 1, the other person's player 2. And if you saw my screen here, you're seeing player 2's perspective. I'm going to put a link down below to Zahait's page as well to check him out, as well as his gameplay for part 1. or for player one, I should say. So that way you can see what I'm doing over here, and then you can reverse back and go check out his video and see what he was seeing at that time, and watch how funny it is trying to see us try and figure shit out based off of my perspective, and then him trying to figure things out from his perspective and what we're seeing here. But all right, guys, that's enough out of me. Leave me a like down below if you like this. It's a different type of game, and I thought it was just really fun. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe for that sweet, sweet, sweet daily content at 9:15 Eastern every single day. But all right, guys, this has been ShabbyDoo and my buddies The Height. And as usual, I hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.